My name is Amaka, and today I want to tell you a story that I have kept inside of me for years. It's not a happy story, it's not a funny one either, but it's true. It's my life. I grew up in Aba, Abia State. My parents were poor, but they did their best. My father was a tailor, my mother sold vegetables. We barely ate 3 meals a day. I couldn't go to the university after secondary school because there was no money. But I was beautiful, and many people told me I could make it big. Maybe even travel abroad and make so much money. I was 19 when my friend Nneka came back from Dubai. She looked rich with new iPhones, hair like Mami Water. She smelled like success. Amaka, this your beauty is wasting, oh. She told me one day, come to Dubai. Let's do some runs. Just 3 months, and you will have so much money and take your parents out of the shackles of poverty. I looked at Amaka, and judging from her appearance, I could tell that she was saying the truth because I also needed money to take care of my family and myself. Amaka warned me not to tell my parents the exact place I was following her to. She asked me to tell them that I was getting a job as a house help in the city. I asked her why, and she said because Dubai is very far. My parents might not allow it, and I thought she said the truth. I lied to my parents that I got a job in the city as a house help. I left the village with Amaka. She introduced me to one Madame Rose who paid for my passport, visa and tickets. I didn't tell my parents, of course. Before I left, Madame Rose made me swear an oath in front of one herbalist. I didn't know what it was for. I wondered what it meant. I entered the plane with dreams in my head and landed in Oman, not Dubai like they said. I asked, I thought we were going to Dubai. And someone responded that before we get to Dubai, we have to stay in Oman first. And I believed, oh, poor me. And then I forgot to tell you that Amaka, my friend, didn't come with us. She asked me to go, that she would join me later, and told me to take care of myself. And that was the last time I saw Amaka, hoping she would come to meet me wherever I was, like she said. When we landed Oman, that was the beginning of my suffering. We were taken to a very big house. There were about 10 girls from Nigeria, Ghana, and Kenya. All of us thought we came to work in a salon, hotel, or do house help jobs. But that night, the rules were clear. You were not brought here to clean. You were brought to please Arab men and their dogs. Yes, dogs. I thought it was a joke until one girl came back crying. She said a man paid $5,000 to sleep with her, but brought a huge German Shepherd dog instead. After 1 week of refusing, they beat me mercilessly. They stopped giving me food. They locked me in a room with no light and no fan. Then Madame Rose said to me, you owe me $10,000 for visa, tickets and feeding. If you don't pay with your body, you will die here. I cried. I begged God. But the day finally came. I was forced. I was drugged. I was stripped, and then I don't even remember all of it. But that day, something inside of me died. For months, I became a shell. Every night, it was something worse. Men, dogs, beatings. I remember one ordeal. Madame Rose had collected $5,000 from this Arab man, which was double the normal price. And I went home with the Arab man thinking it was him I was going to sleep with, not knowing he had about 5 German Shepherd dogs. He made me sleep with 5 German Shepherd dogs. And he would say to me, lie down and spread your legs wide open. My dogs need to be satisfied. I have paid for it. Open your legs wider. They need to enjoy it. And this man made his dogs sleep with me turn by turn, switching them every 30 minutes, and it continued till daybreak. He said, "You belong to my dogs this night. I paid $5,000 for it, so you have to work double the normal time." I cried because I was hot. I became a shell of myself. One day, I saw a girl called Halima bleeding badly. She had been used by two dogs the night before. She died before morning. That was when I knew I had to escape or I would die next. I slept with five dogs the other time. I managed to be alive. Who knows what will happen to me next? I started looking for ways to escape. The first time I tried to escape was through the bathroom window. I noticed that the small window had no bars. So one night, when everyone was asleep, I climbed on the toilet and pushed myself through. But I didn't know that there were CCTV cameras outside the house. Before I could jump the fence, two guards caught me and dragged me back inside. That night, Madam Ross told them to beat me. They did until I fainted, and I woke up the next day on the floor. From that day, they locked the bathroom door every night. The second time, I lied that I had a serious infection and needed to go to the hospital. They allowed me to go, but with a driver and one of the older girls, Aisha, who was already loyal to Madam. As we drove, I saw a police checkpoint and shouted, "Please help me. I'm Nigerian. They are forcing me." But the driver spoke fast in Arabic and the police waved us on. I found out later they were bribed weekly to ignore us. After that, Madam stopped allowing us to leave the house for any reason. One day, while cleaning the guest room, I saw a phone left charging on the table. I quickly took it and ran into the toilet. My hands were shaking. I dialed a random Nigerian number I could remember, my uncle's own. But before I could even speak well, Aisha kicked open the door. She slapped me and dragged me and gave the phone back to the owner. That day, Madam told me, "Next time you try to run, you will disappear." I had lost all the strength, but I wasn't willing to give up. I cannot die like this. My poor parents in the village. I lied to them that I was being a house girl in the city. If I had known it would come to this, I wouldn't have followed Amaka at all. Then, somehow, Samuel, the houseboy from Togo, noticed I was dying inside. He gave me hope, a second chance, and that chance worked. Samuel, the houseboy, gave me his old phone and helped me download Facebook. I messaged the Nigerian lady I had met at the airport months ago. Her name was Auntie Blessing and she worked with a group called Women of Hope Africa. She didn't waste time. Within a week, she contacted a human rights agent in Oman and they came to the compound. It was risky, but we escaped that night. Three of us. I, Samuel, and the agent. I was brought back to Nigeria with the help of NGOs. At first, I was ashamed to go home. My parents didn't even know I had left the country. I spent 6 months in a safe house in Lagos. I got counseling, skills, training, and even returned to school later with their help. Now I work with that same NGO, helping young girls who are being trafficked. Human trafficking is real, and not every offer to go abroad is a blessing. I looked for my friend Amaka. I needed closure. I needed her to tell me why she did that to me. But unfortunately, I was told Amaka died 2 months ago after a wrong deal with a man. The NGO informed the Oman police headquarters, and Madam Rose's house at Oman was invaded, and all the girls there were rescued. They arrested Madam Rose and all her partners and sent them to life in prison. That was how my story ended. Now, there are real organizations in Nigeria like NAPTIP, Women of Hope Africa, Clef, Idia Resonance. These groups help girls escape, recover, and start again. Now, the moral of this story is this: not all that glitters is gold. Don't allow desperation to push you into danger. Always ask yourself questions. Don't follow blindly. Ask people. Real success takes time and effort. Shortcuts can destroy your life. Speak up. There are people who can help. Have you ever been in such a situation? I hope this story inspires you. Thank you so much for listening to this story.